you go first and check that they're safe. All right. Good boy. When I tap you on the shoulder, please state your name for the folks at home.
Becca.
Jesse.
Becca and Jesse, eh? That's funny, because beforehand, you were Jesse and Becca. Where are you from, ladies?
Thousand Oaks.
Thousand Oaks, near Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Do you know why you were picked to come out here this evening?
No.
Because there's 2 Scottish girls sitting up there, and I thought, I better not get them out here. They'll know me for what I am. A sham. Are people supportive to you in Thousand Oaks? Like, for example, does anyone in Thousand Oaks come over to you and say, you think you're great, but you're not great, you're rubbish? Does anyone do that? Well, then you'll never become stand-up comedians, I'm afraid. What do you do for a living?
I'm going to college right now.
Oh, really? What are you studying?
Pharmacy.
Pharmacy? Yeah.
I make coffee.
You make coffee?
Barista.
Oh, a barista, that's a real profession now. No, it is. Like, are you good?
I'm pretty good.
Do you work for a large chain?
I just started working for Nordstrom. Starbucks before, though. They're making me caramel.
So, if you, like, between the 2 of you, like, you can make coffee and you can, like, you know. So we can go up and down. That's nice. Good news, ladies. We're sending you to a restaurant. That's like a Starbucks, but with more food. Which one? No, you don't want Craig's. You know Craig's? Yeah, you know why? I went there last night. I had a steak. It was really good. Are you a vegetarian? You've got vegetarian hair.
No.
Oh, yeah, I'm lying. I made it up. You a vegetarian?
Yeah.
Ah, see? Well, they've got great vegetarian options too, I believe. So that's good. Right then. Well, we're going to... Are you 2 a couple?
No.
Okay. What the hell's funny about that? They were sitting in lesbian row. It's a perfectly reasonable assumption. Oh, because one's a vegetarian and the other one's not a vegetarian? Is one of you tidy and the other one's kind of... Do you share an apartment? This has gone on too long now, hasn't it? I'll bring the horse back. Come on back. And here's what we'll do. As the horse swipes across the frame, we'll all go with it, and it's like we weren't here. There'll be a sort of twinkling noise, and then we'll go away. Come on over. And then slowly walk across the frame.
Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Applebee's. Try Applebee's fresh flavors now in-season menus, starting at just $9.99. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
All right, quietly now. Quietly, thanks, that's great. All right, That's great, everybody. Great. It was really believable. Everybody at home's like, they really mean it. I know you especially enjoyed it when I said thanks very much, everybody. I don't want you at home to think I don't care about you, so thank you very much. You too, ladies. What's that? It's a thing that I do. I've always done that. It's all, you don't need to pixelate that. There's nothing in any way remotely sexual about that. Not at all. Don't worry. America's morals are completely safe from me going like that. That's how the movie phone guy has sex. He goes have sex like that. If you know the name of the orgasm you'd like to have, press 1. I'm taking a deep breath. Do you know why? I'm practicing for smoking marijuana. No, I'm not. I don't need any practice. It's a great day for America, everybody. Now, though, it's not a great day for America's favourite young lady, Justin Bieber, who got into terrible trouble. That's a joke, lighten up. He's just cute, that's all. Like, all the believers are like, what? What? I'll tweet you. Don't you tweet me. I'll tweet you so bad. No, Justin Bieber got in a bit of trouble over the weekend. His neighbours in LA called the police because Justin was seen driving a Segway around the neighbourhood. A Segway! Get your motor running. The thing was, he was driving a Segway around their neighbourhood, and he was obviously stoned. And the police guessed he was stoned because he was driving a Segway. I'm going so fast. Do you know, I wish we'd had Segways when I smoked marijuana. I'm like... Anyway, the thing is, though, Justin's monkey is... that's not... I'm not talking about his penis. I'm talking about his actual... Yeah, I am. No, his monkey is still in Germany. Apparently... Now, this is the big news of the day. German authorities are asking to be reimbursed for taking care of the monkey. And now, this is not good news. If Germany wants to get paid for taking care of primates, it's only a matter of time before America gets the bill for David Hasselhoff. There was going to be like, there is so much hamburger all over the floor. Look at this mess in here. The Germans will be furious.
Look at all this beef everywhere.
Oh, it's the beef. Yeah. It's Hasselhoff was over here, and Bieber's monkey is over here. Now, here's the news from Memorial Day weekend. It was the Fast and Furious movie. It made like $1 trillion. And I can see why. It's a great cast. You get the poster? Look at that. Now, that's right. That's right. With my ferret, I can drive in the carpool lane. I'm going to go and see this movie, and I'm not even a car guy. I don't know the difference between double clutching and granny shifting. I thought granny shifting is what CBS did during sweeps. Hey, get your motor running. And the star of these movies is, of course, Vin Diesel, which I think is the perfect name for an action star. Vin Diesel. It's great. I couldn't come up with a better one if I tried. Jeff, could you come up with one?
Yeah, Flint Buckshot.
All right, Grant Meatfist.
Gnarl Thrust Gullet.
What about JT Ass Kicker?
Yeah, Blaze Crackle Throb.
Okay, that's best. Anyway, in the new movie, Vin Diesel and his crew come out of retirement for one last job, which, if I'm not mistaken, is what they did in the last two movies, and probably the next two movies as well, because you know there's going to be more. It made all that money. It also stars, though, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And between Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Vin Diesel, the dialogue is sensational. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be
Vin Diesel.
All right, and I'll be Dwayne The Rock
Yeah.
Johnson. All right, go. It's like Shakespeare when he's going to the bathroom. But no, Shakespeare doesn't go to the bathroom for that. Shakespeare would go to the bathroom like this. Excuse me, where's the bathroom? That's what people did with their hands back then. Did you know that? It's like they were carrying invisible trays of glasses. Anyway, the producers said today they're only going to start filming Fast and Furious 7 when the script is just right. Oh, no, it's a joke. It's a joke. Come on. They filmed it already. They did it on an iPhone over the weekend. Now, the thing is, though, in the next one, who's going to be the bad guy? It's a tough role for somebody to fill. It's got to be someone who's available, who's passionate about cars, and who audiences will accept as a ruthless villain capable of anything. Jay Leno, that's who's going to have to be.
Yeah.
Jay Leno, no! It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Look, I'm kidding. It's no offense to Vin Diesel and The Rock, but their bald asses wouldn't stand a chance against Leno's grey hair. He'd be like, I loved you. I was actually on the Tonight Show tonight. It was a repeat, though. You know the weird thing about the Tonight Show? They're so powerful that even when it's a repeat, they make you go back and say it all again. That's a joke. Really? That's one of the things I didn't know about Hollywood. No, who they need for the next one is another bald guy, you know. And I think Jason Statham.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he's my favorite.
I love him.
You know, I love Statham.
Oh, yeah.
He's awesome. Well, you think you can drive a car?
Yeah, right. You want
You're all
to
right.
yeah.
I'll come over there and drive. What I'm saying is, me and Jeff, we love Statham. He's the perfect tough guy. He's so tough, he can beat you up with his thoughts. He just kind of goes, he just does that and you're toast. In fact, that's how Jason Statham makes toast. He gets bread. This is what he does. He gets bread and he puts it out and he goes, and he thinks bad thoughts and the bread goes, whoa, like that. Even Chuck Norris is like, damn, girl, that's something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Chuck Norris goes, damn, girl.
Very convincing, Chuck Norris.
All right. You be Jason Statham and I'll be Chuck
All
Norris.
right, okay. We'll be making breakfast together.
All right, then. Right, go. Jason, what are you doing? Making toast?
No, I want some bagels. Yeah, you got any bagels?
Yeah!
What's wrong with your voice, then? What are you talking about?
I'm off duty.
If you want granny shifting, press 2.
We'll be right back after the Welcome back to the show, everybody, where tonight we're going crazy!
You're out of control, man.
Did you watch that show last night, or the night before, Sunday night, on HBO, which is another form of television? The Liberace movies.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Did you watch it?
It was great.
Did you like it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The bathtub scenes were great.
Yeah, it was pretty. I mean, it was very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of champagne.
What time is it, Jeffrey Pierce?
It's street mail time. Time to take advice from a man who does a killer effete Chuck Norris impression.
I'm gonna mess you up.
Really good, man.
Thanks, man. You want to do an email for?
Yeah.
All right.
Jingle, yeah.
Oh yeah, jingle. What did I say? An email?
Email jingle.
Yeah.
I'm here with you. It's live TV. I understand.
All right. You ready? Well, let's do the jingle then.
Yeah.
Reaching down. It sounds a bit like Kraftwerk.
Yeah, that was weird.
I love that.
We are the robots.
That's only you and me that like that, Jeff.
That's all that matters, buddy.
That's all I care about. This is from Marla in Vancouver in British Columbia. You ever been up there?
Love it. Yeah,
Ah, what a
beautiful.
place, Vancouver.
Love
It's
it
got-
up
what-
there.
What's that thing that... What have they got there, that thing that I love?
Snow.
Snow, yeah.
Beautiful.
Dear Craig and Jeff, how come you never have any Canadian guests on your show? I have Canadians on here all the time.
Yeah.
Shatner was here last week.
Yeah, Howie
Canadian.
Mandel. Howie Mandel.
Yeah. Who are the guests tonight? Let's see, Ellen Page. Oh, Canadian!
Yeah.
George Stroumboulopoulos. Canadian!
Yeah.
Two Canadians tonight! Plus an email from Canada, plus Secretariat is half Canadian, back half, and I have been to Canada many times and enjoyed activity there.
And I've got a place in Ottawa, so.
Have you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're up there?
It's a little record store.
You have a record?
Sure, yeah.
Do you sell vinyl?
Lots of vinyl.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good to know.
It's a craft work.
Do you think of yourself more as a Canadian or as an American, Jeff?
No, I'm an American.
Right, but you just love Canada.
Love Canada.
Like me.
Absolutely.
Right. God. This is from Lara in Montecito, in California. You ever know?
Montecito.
Montecito, yeah. Montecito is a different part of Dear Craig and Jeff, I spent the weekend at Disneyland with my kids and they all want to go back again next weekend. Can you help me think of a good excuse? Yeah. Tell them tell them what, you know what, I went into a store once in London. I had a hangover. It was a long time ago. And I asked the guy, I said, can I have a Diet Coke? I don't see where they are. And he said, oh, they don't make them anymore. I was like, what? He said, oh, yes, they stopped making Diet Coke, I'm afraid. A lot of people are upset about it, but there you are. You just have to have a regular Coke. And I'm like, they haven't stopped me. Just tell me the truth. I'll buy something else, but tell me, don't try and make me think they've stopped making Diet Coke. He went, no, absolutely. I was as shocked as you.
I like that he empathized with you by saying
Yeah.
he's just as shocked.
Anyway, what I'm saying is you say to the kids, Disneyland, they shut it down. No one was going, just, I'm afraid they closed down the whole thing. It wasn't very popular with children. We're out of time. We still got a bunch of emails left.
That's it. We
Yeah,
gotta
we'll get back to them later on.
Well, you want to hang on to them?
Yeah, I'll keep them there for later, you know, like I do with my gum.
Get your gum over there?
No, over there, under here.
Oh, I see. There are no emails left. We cannot read any more emails.
The emails, they don't make them anymore. The internet is closed. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My first guest tonight, very talented actress. She's Canadian, you know, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of Canadians on the show because we love Canadians.
We love Canadians.
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
I know. What's the weird thing about that? That email bothered me. Why don't you have Canadians on your show? She's a very talented actress. Her latest film, The East, opens this Friday. Please welcome the lovely Ellen Page, everybody. You look sensational.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry to get all Chuck Norris on you, but no, you look good. Is that Keith Richards?
It is. It is on my shirt.
I've met Keith Richards many times.
Wow.
You ever met Keith?
Mm-mm.
He's nice.
Mm-hmm.
You always think that he's going to be drunk. He's not drunk.
Wow.
He's like, how you doing? All right. That's what he's like. You a big Rolling Stones fan?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're saying it like...
No. Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Are you pissed? Is Canada pissed at me or something? What's going on?
Why would Canada be pissed?
I don't know. I got the email and then you're kind of giving me the what?
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
Happy to be here.
Are they mad at you?
No, I think, you know, they might be mad at me. Would they be mad at me?
Canadians?
I never know with them.
I know what you're saying. Scottish people are like that too. You can never quite tell if they're mad because they go, I'm fine. Oh, you'll be fine. It's fine. Is it like that?
No, I mean, are Canadians passive-aggressive? Sometimes I wonder.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. But that's only because there's a lot of Scottish people there. I don't blame you.
No.
Personally.
I hope not.
No, I don't. No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm fine.
Yes, that's what I was doing.
No, I mean,
you're from Nova
Canada's the best,
Scotia, aren't you?
Real. Yeah, and Nova Scotia's the best.
Nova Scotia's the New Scotland.
It is.
That's
exactly.
what it stands for in Latin.
Yeah. I took Latin for a year in school.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Did you get that thing where they say Cornelia est puella?
I'm horrible. All I remember is sum est sumus istus sum. I'm not really...
That is so hot what you just did right there. What does it mean?
Not sure. I think it's like a verb conjugation or something.
Oh, yeah.
I have lots of other great stories, so...
Tell us all about that time you... Tell us about that time you learned some Latin that you don't know what it means.
Yeah.
This is what talk shows are all about. And then I go, wow, really? And then I say, so you bought a house? You did?
No.
Oh, that's what people say on talk shows all the time. So you bought a house?
Mm-mm. No.
Where did you meet your husband? So you've got a dog?
No, remember they don't.
Oh, yeah, that was bad. Yeah, sorry. No, don't. It's the circle of life. It happens.
It's the circle of life.
It is, yeah. What about a new pet? Is it time?
I mean, I would love... I'm a little crazy. Like, when I see dogs, the world stops, and I have to... And, the voice, and it's not good.
What, the dog's voice or your voice?
No, my voice. The shift makes people uncomfortable, I think. But I would love to get a dog. I just feel... It's hard when you're moving around all the time,
Well, you want to get a monkey.
Yeah. But even, my fellow Canadian Justin Bieber lost his monkey in Germany. I don't want to lose my monkey.
Look, it's just a thing that happens as you get older. Sooner or later, you're going to lose your monkey, you know what I mean? What about a rabbit? What about 2 rabbits?
A rabbit bit my toe when I was 3. And
No way!
Recovered, yeah.
A wild rabbit?
No, my aunt's rabbit.
What was its name?
I totally forget. And
really?
Then it bit my toe, and then I wore rain boots in the house. And then the rabbit, we were looking after the rabbit while my aunt was away, and then the rabbit died in our house shortly. I feel like I probably at some...
Where were you when the rabbit died?
I don't know. I was 3, so I only remember some of the details.
Are you in therapy?
I'm not going to answer that.
Well, listen, I go to therapy as often as I can.
Twice a day?
A little less than that. But I'm a great fan of it. So I'll be your therapist, and then you can tell me about the rabbit thing, and I'll sort you out.
Okay,
It'll be fine.
Thanks.
All right. Okay, I'm going to ask you a few questions. They may seem off topic, but they'll help.
Okay.
All right? Okay. So, when the rabbit bit your foot, did you think of either of your parents?
I mean, I can't remember because I was 3 years old, I feel like. So.
These memory lapses that you had when you were 3. Were they to do with alcohol? Really? Oh, right. So you went into rehab, preschool rehab? Yeah, well, you're all right now, though. There you are. And that's how therapy works, everybody. I think if you have a breakthrough in therapy, you should be allowed to applaud. Yeah. Oh, very good.
I clap myself.
Yeah, that's good.
Well
I like
done,
that.
Ellen. Well done.
Are you quite a well-adjusted person? Do you sleep well at night?
Oh, I'm not a very good sleeper.
Really? Why? Guilty conscience?
I mean, no, I couldn't tell you.
Do you worry about things?
I might be a worrier.
Yeah, a little bit. I think you're a little bit. You have a little bit of anxiety.
Yeah.
About you, but I just thought, that's.
It's sort of charming, right?
It's adorable. You kidding me? Yeah. But what about? Do you get enough outdoor time? This is my new thing. Outdoor time means better sleep.
Yeah.
I have trouble sleeping.
Yeah, I go on hikes. I like to roller skate and run and stuff like that.
Do you remember the roller skating movie, as I recall? The roller derby one.
Yeah, whip it.
Whippet. That's right. Yeah. Do you know that Whippet's the name of a type of dog?
Yes. Yeah.
They're quite good dogs as well.
The name of another, like a couple other things too.
A Devo song?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you like Devo?
I
You don't know Devo?
I mean, I know, but I don't know.
What, you mean you've never met them? Do you ever watch Yo Gabba Gabba?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Right.
Yeah.
You know the guy that does the pictures, the artwork, the guy with the multicolored glasses and the shirt, and he's the singer from Devo.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing, isn't it?
Crazy.
I'm like, wow, this show is so out there.
It's pretty out there.
Yeah. No, I love Devo. All right, well, I tell you what, I'll take a commercial break, but you stay here. That would be revolutionary television. Like, I'll go over there and do a commercial break, which will not be broadcast, and they just leave up a picture of you sitting on your own.
Okay.
How long is a commercial break? It's not going to happen, is it? No, it's not going to happen. Why? Because you have to sell stuff. Because you are pimps. Okay, I get it.
What are we selling?
I don't know. Let's find out. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. How was it? So what were the commercials for again? Excellent products, I would imagine.
Those seem like trustworthy products, yeah. It's all about trust.
It is. It's all about
in the
trust.
end.
Would you ever run for office? You're a trustworthy type.
I mean, I don't think so. I don't think I'd be able to do it. Be a politician.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I thought about it, and then I realized that, creepy as I am, I ain't that creepy. Yeah. Fancy finishing up with an awkward pause, then?
Yeah.
Okay. Guest is a Canadian.
Oh, right.
Well, how about that when we got that email saying, why don't you have any Canadians on the show? Both guests tonight.
We love Canadians.
Yes, we do. He's not only Canadian, he's a talented radio and television host. His new show, Stroumboulopoulos. I think these people are from Greece originally.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay. His first name is George, which is much easier for me. Anyway, the show premieres June the 9th on CNN. George Stroumboulopoulos, everybody. Stroumboulopoulos. Hey, George.
Hello, Hello, sir.
George, you look good, and I want you to know from the bottom of my heart that I really am trying to say your name without being a jerk about it.
You said it right, I think.
It's Stroumboulopoulos, right?
That's perfect, man.
Right.
Perfect.
People must have given you a hard time about that.
I didn't learn how to spell it until I was in 5th grade, man.
Yeah,
Seriously. I sat at the back of a portable looking at my name on the wall, the library sign-out card, going like this. Until I figured out the system.
Greek, right?
It's Greek. My mom is Ukrainian, so I got a bit of both.
Bit of both what?
Greek and Ukrainian.
All in the Stroumboulopoulos?
Well, mostly in the Stroumboulopoulos.
Right, I was going to say. So George is Ukrainian and Stroumboulopoulos is who you are at night.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Man's got to have two sides.
Yeah, that's right. Yin and yang, sacred, profane. Yeah.
I got both. Dude, I've been in the show 3 times before, sitting right out there in that audience.
Why?
The truth is, I wanted to visit Tom Snyder's set. I wanted to see what it was like.
Right,
I'm such a huge fan of yours, man, so I would come here and watch the performance. It was fun. Jeff's here. Secretariat, it's a day or two before Secretariat's birthday. I believe it's a birthday on the 30th, so it's an honor to be here in this time. C'est vrai? Yes.
Who sent you? Well, that's lovely and flattering, and good for you getting on CNN. Are you going to replace the English dude?
I'm pretty.
Yeah, you are, man. Yeah, you are.
First of all, I'm pretty sure Wolf is safe.
No,
but
no.
I
Oh no.
No, I'm on at 11 o'clock. No. Listen, it's a 24-hour news channel. They need lots of people on that network.
Do really?
I'm happy to be one of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Don't drag me into some Scottish English fight.
Not at all. Not at all. No, it's fine. So the show is it's a little harder news than this kind of thing, though, isn't it? It's kind of like
it's going to be an interview show. So we'll sit down, we'll interview 2 or 3.
Right, interview me then now.
Yeah.
Okay, interview me and we'll get practicing.
Craig.
I don't want to talk about it, man. It's just a movie.
So I remember seeing in the theater, what was it called, The Big Tease. I remember seeing that in
that
the
movie. That's a hairdressing movie.
That's right. Yeah. Which was a good. Was that the original title, or was there another title?
No, there was another title before it. It was called Je m'appelle Crawford, and the Warner Brothers didn't believe that Americans would go to a movie called Je m'appelle Crawford because it had French in the title. Right. Unfortunately, they didn't go and see a movie called The Big Tease either, so it didn't matter.
I got a kick out of it. It was a winning performance about perseverance.
Oh, thanks very much.
Following your dreams.
What the hell, man?
Well, listen, I'm interested in this stuff. I'm curious about people, and I think that's...
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Genuinely?
Yeah, of course.
No one's going to like that in show business, man. It's going to work against you, all that genuine talking and stuff.
That's okay. I would argue that's why you're approaching your success.
Approaching it.
What, 10 years, right? Is it 10 years next year?
10 years next year, yeah. But here's the thing, that means 9 years this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what will work against you is the publicists.
They'll work against?
The publicists work against you.
How so?
Because they try and protect their talent. Do you have a publicist? You got to be careful with a publicist.
Here's the thing. I figure that if a celebrity has rules, things they don't want to talk about, that's amazing, and there are lots of shows they can go and be on.
That's how I feel!
That's how we do it.
Yes!
And I don't say that disingenuously. It's totally cool. I want to show a grown-up show for people to have good conversations that are thoughtful, because otherwise if you just sit and talk about your celebrity, you alienate the people at home. It's super boring. Have a real conversation with real people. That's what I want. And if there are people who don't feel like they can get into that space, that's cool. That's all good. There's lots of places to go.
Yeah.
What?
You haven't started yet,
no.
have you?
So far, so good. No.
I hear you. I absolutely hear you. It's just that occasionally I have found that you get a little bit of arm twisting, like, you know.
Well, it depends. Like, I'm not overly interested in interviewing people about who they're sleeping with unless the answer is me, and generally I should know.
Well, if you have to ask them, you're too drunk.
That's right. And I don't do that anymore, so I suppose I won't have to ask that question. No, but generally, I'm fine that people are pretty cool with it.
Now, they are, for the most part. And actually, most people are fine, I've noticed. Once you get people sit and talk, and they're fine. I think that sometimes people get nervous beforehand, so they start trying to make rules about what you can and can't talk about. But once they get that you're not after them for anything, then it's okay.
What's so fun about doing a show in Canada, where I've been for a long time, is that I'll go into the green room to say hello to the guest beforehand, and certainly when we first started the show, a lot of the people, especially the Americans, didn't know who I was, so I'd just shake their hand, say hello, I'm George, good to see you, hey, thanks, and then I'd walk out, and then it would dawn on you that they probably thought you were a PA. Right, and then I'd be sitting in the spot, and I'd be like, hey, everybody, please welcome so-and-so, and the look of horror on their face when they realized the guy they thought was the intern is actually the interviewer, which has happened a few times.
Is CNN going to let you keep the earrings?
Yeah, no one said anything. Of course.
I used to have an earring when I started here.
Yeah, I like to do this. That shows everything.
Yeah, I have to get tats.
You have to get tats.
Because they're hidden.
I will say this, you know, it's like the same thing that happened when I first worked at CBC, which is a network in Canada. Same.
I know about Canada. Why are you saying like Canada's like a place? I got family in Canada.
I know.
It's like oh well, I don't know if you've ever been to Canada. It's only over there.
I know. He's a staple at Just for Laughs. You're fantastic.
I love Canada. It's where I got started. Was in Canada.
In fact, I met you at a Just for Laughs Toronto show in Toronto a long time ago. You did a show.
Yeah, oh, sorry, man.
You did not.
Was it all right?
You were wonderful.
Was I?
You and I were the only two guys in the bar not drunk. That's what I remember.
Wow.
Pretty good, right?
So it wasn't that long ago, then?
Long enough.
Ah.
But you also were, we think, of course you're Scottish, like most of what I love about Canada comes from a guy called Tommy Douglas.
Yeah.
Scottish-born Canadian.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's like the Irish were in America, really, the Scots and Canada a little bit.
You guys built it, so thank you for that.
Well, you're welcome. It wasn't me personally, but I know what you mean. Well, good luck to you, man. It's a heck of a thing. How often is the show on? Every night?
No, it's going to be on, we're launching on the Sunday night, but then we're on every Friday for the summer.
All right, every Friday, and then every Sunday as well?
No, just, I don't know what the repeat schedule is. We launch on Sunday after Anthony Bourdain's finale.
Right.
And then
Are you going to have Larry King on? Have Larry King on?
We actually are.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Because Larry was like, he was like Irish in America, the Scots in Canada, and Larry King at CNN. You know what I mean?
No, oh no.
It's like the same thing.
Absolutely. Larry's going to be on our run.
Yeah, no, he's good. Very funny man, too.
He's funny. He's really smart. And when I've interviewed him before.
Very gassy as well. Be careful.
Is he?
Yeah.
I think I had a cold when I interviewed him last time.
Yeah, it's good. It's not bad to have a cold when you interview Larry. He's going to like, Good luck to you, George. All the best. George Stroumboulopoulos, everybody.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Please, when I tap you on the shoulder, state your name and where you're from.
Jennifer from Edinburgh.
Nazreen from Edinburgh.
I see. Edinburgh on the east side of Scotland.
Aye, hen.
Aye.
As opposed to Glasgow, which is on the west side of Scotland. So, this is what the show would have looked like had we begun the show with Scottish girls.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not looking so foolish now, am I? Ladies, why are you in California?
Tourists.
Yep.
Traveling.
What do you mean tourist? Why do you look so suspicious when you're saying it? You know, tourists, in no way doing any kind of smuggling. Are you smuggling? What are you smuggling?
Children.
Wait, is that your passport in your pocket?
Yeah.
Do they make you show? Do people walk around CBS going, "Papers, please"? Do they make you show? Do they? What are you people doing to my people? So you're on vacation, eh?
We are.
Well, holidays, as we call it in Scotland.
Yep.
What do you do in Scotland?
I am a student.
Okay. What do you do, Jen?
I've been in Australia for 2 years, and then I came here.
I see. What were you doing in Australia?
Smuggling
children. What part of Australia were you in?
Everywhere apart from WA. Western Australia.
Oh, Western Australia, thank you. Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't know what it stood for. I was going, Wahaga? Are you just like touring around, doing your thing,
Yeah.
living your life?
We need to get to New York, because that's where we fly home from.
You need a ride?
Yeah, sure.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Over to you, America. Good night, everybody.